In this episode, you will expect how our body reacts to heat stroke and how does it work. In this episode, the body is under an extreme heat wave causing a major drought. AE3803 and her senior AA5100 walks through the vein knowing how hot it is. However, AA5100 is optimistic that the heat will settle soon enough from the hydrosis. Just then, U1146 appears and immediately disposes the bacteria. Although U1146 is noticeable hot in his clothing, he can't take it off due to his job restrictions. At the resting area, the cells waits for the epidermis to start, but MI3477 states how strange it is that hydrosis has started but not epidermis. Because of the sweltering heat, the red blood cells starts moving again in order to help regulate the heat. Traveling down a dark and cramped tunnel, the body succumbs to vertigo, which was caused by heat stroke. Appearing from a hole in the wall is bacteria known as Bacillus cereus. It seemingly was going to fight against U1146, but instead flees in order to hide until the body weakens enough so it can spread. U1146 chases after it, leaving behind AE3803 and her senior AA5100 with some platelet. In his pursuit of the Bacillus cereus, U1146 calls for backup, and U4989 and U2048 appears to help. They, however, fail to stop the Bacillus cereus, and it taunts U1146 and leads him on a chase until the white blood cells collapses due to heat stroke. Taking advantage of this, Bacillus cereus continue taunting the unfortunate U1146 by pouring tea on the ground in front of him. Meanwhile, in the sweat command center, an order is given to pump the osmotic pressure to circulate the water to cause sweat. This, however, is impossible due to the low sodium levels, which would cause the body to become dehydrated. Elsewhere, the weak and beaten U1146 is easily overpowered by Bacillus cereus, who grabs U1146 and shows him the city as part of it go up in flames. He then throws U1146 off the cliff, who manages to latch on with the help of his knife. Using his trench to attack U1146, Bacillus cereus attacks him and proclaims there's nothing he can do. Finally, U1146 grips loosens enough that he falls off the cliffside, and Bacillus cereus relishes the fact as no one can stop him. All hope is seemingly lost when a needle pierces the skies as the body receives a fluid transfusion, returning the body's hydration back to normal. As Bacillus cereus tries to make sense of what's happening, U1146 emerges from behind and grabs his tail, much to the bacteria's horror. He brutally kills the bacteria with AE3803 and AA5100 and the platelets watching the scene from afar. After cleaning up the mess, AE3803 takes him along to cool down. While I'm watching this movie, Sal at Work, I felt so amazed that there are movies like this pala. I've never watched nor encountered a movie related to only how our body works. I've never seen how our body reacts to anything and how our immune system along with other body system works. I would definitely 100% recommend this to anyone because not only we can enjoy this movie but we can also learn from it. We can learn so much from this movie, especially to us students and also teachers.